I'm going to address myself to you, Miss Thomas. You purchased a car belonging to the plaintiff, BMW, correct?
Correct.
And as part of this deal, you had to get refinanced credit. You had to put a certain amount down on the car. I think the figure that is listed here is $2,000.
$5,000.
$5,000. But he lent you $2,000 to put down on the car.
To cover the difference, to make up, because I had the $3,000.
At 3, you needed 2. So the seller said to you, I will lend you the $2,000 with an agreement that you were to pay it back within a month or so.
Every time I was paid, I would pay him $500, that estimated about every 2 weeks.
You made 2 payments to him.
3.
3 payments
of $500 each, so that totaled $1,500.
Did you receive $1,500?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what she still owed you was another $500. Now you gave him a check and then stopped payment on it.
Yes, and I
now that's the question.
Right.
Why did you stop payment on the $500 check?
Well, after I sent the last payment of $500 to him, I had the car washed. The car totally shut off. I called Samy. I said, Samy, the car shuts off when I wash it. That's normal, Selina. You can't wash BMWs at the car dealership, at the car wash. I said, why? You can't wash them because when the undercarriage gets wet, they shut off. My sister, who's here, had to pick me up on the freeway, and she has an exotic car as well. And I told her the story. She said, that doesn't make any sense. There's a problem with the car. I then took the car in. I called Samy. He said, yes, it's happened to me. You just can't wash the car. I took the car in. I got a long list of things that were wrong with the car. I ended up paying almost $3,000 in repair because of it. And these things were not disclosed to me. What was disclosed to me that was that he had it repaired before he sold me the car. Hence, I stopped payment on that $500.
Okay, so that's the reason that you stopped payment on the $500 check. Now, did you write a contract? The complaint indicates that there was a contract that you entered into
Your Honor,
when you purchased the car. Is that right? Do you have a copy of that contract?
Your Honor, this is basically an agreement that was signed by both of us.
I can read.
Okay.
It's one of the first prerequisites of this job.
That's coming with it, too. That was part of the agreement.
Ms. Thomas, you read the agreement before you signed it.
I read the agreement, but I also told him, and it's my fault for not putting in there that there's mechanical problems with the car that he did not disclose to me. He gave me the impression that the car was fine, that he had it totally up to date. So when I get all these repairs, obviously I'm not able to pay him $500 because it went into the repairs of the car.
In my opinion, she's a liar, and why I'm saying it, she's a liar.
I'm sorry that's your opinion. I don't think that's not appropriate.
Yes, and I will explain you why, too. Because this young lady used the center computer, and she personally prepared that agreement on the computer of the center that she's working in. Before we enter into this agreement, I explained her, this is a used car.
Sir, why? I'm curious.
And
it's not.
You explained to me you had it fixed.
Listen to me.
You explained to me you had it repaired.
Mr. Universe, why did you sell her the car?
Because
he couldn't afford it anymore. He needed to get out of the loan.
That's a lie. First of all, she doesn't know. She doesn't know exactly. First of all, don't lie on my behalf.
All right. Would you just answer?
I have to lie
all
the
repairs.
way.
I have the DMV notice.
Ms. Thomas, let me tell you what the problem is. You buy a used car, you take a risk.
Right,
Listen to me.
Told me.
Listen to me. You buy a used car, you take a risk.